the way I see to care, to actually demonstrate a caring for somebody in the room, and people have no idea, but is to actually give the whole body over to that person, to be able to listen without thought, without interruption, without what the ego might such and such. And to me, when that is actually happening, it's an experience of divinity, it's an experience of humbleness. I'm not actually able to put it into words, but there is a oneness going on. I don't know, when thought is not happening, and it can just be, things are just listened and heard with, and communing. Thank you, Mystica. And it is a huge thing. I'm not saying I do it all the time, because I don't, but it's really what's needed. It's going to, without mic hogging, but what the reference is making to is where that people hold the space, or people listen with what is being spoken. People listen to the speaker, so people listen with the speaker, therefore the speaker has a greater potential of seeing themselves as well. There's a whole conscious energy exchange going on, because thought isn't happening. And I'm aware it sounds really ethereal, but it really does happen. It really does work. It amplifies the more that are listening, if you will. Not only to self, but you get it? People with me, I don't know. Universal potential, if you will. And if what you're pointing to, Wolf Spirit, I just read your text, okay, to refer to it, is yes, we're certainly not going to get there by thinking, but words, well, words are either inventing or creating our life, and it is perhaps the listening and observing of the words, and that, and what is being spoken is not only the evolution of consciousness, but the evolution of our vocabulary as the ego references drop away. Well, it's a universal thing, and I don't see that we can stop thought. It's whether or not we see thought in action. It's whether that which is eternal, that which is here, existing here and now, in each and every one of us, is present. And I can't possibly explain that, can you? Either is or isn't. There are some, again, this is new, it's what I was talking about earlier. Now there's, well, perhaps when Jennifer comes in, she'll do the rune text and stuff like that, and there's a form happening, there's a shape happening with the rune, and as we, for me, if you will, I'm just kind of going along with what's happening at the moment, and ideas are coming forward, but the way I see it is that there's some evolved minds coming in here, there's some enlightened or insightful speakers coming in, and also dropping away. And it is, the energy is going to build, the energy of non-judgment will build, because the, if you will, the root of the people who are coming in here are moving toward that place. So as I see it, the energy or the consciousness will grow in the room, and there won't be any space for that type of thing to happen. And when it does happen, it'll be dealt with efficiently and quickly. But it is the numbers. that's really what's not pleasing, that's not the word, but what's showing is that when people are coming in here, this is in my experience anyway, they're looking, they're moving with to find the clearest, the true part, that which they are. So that is massive.